Here she comes.
Luke.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this strange, circular, changing door, stinky puzzle box that we call Out the Cold. It's a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Right, so, hey, everyone, and we have a new friend. Welcome, Jack, who's playing Ray.
Hello.
We find ourselves inside of a puzzle box that you decided to pop open carelessly, not like careless whispers, but like carelessly. And you are now inside this thing. You have walked round clockwise this thing several times, making two doors pop up. One that smells like rotten meat, one that smells like kind of rotten, desiccated vegetation. The other door that is in this layer of circle. Those doors lead inside of the circle on the inner circumference. The outer circumference, there is only one door and one corridor, an entrance corridor where you came in, and another singular door that when you move round, you hear a rumbling sound and it changes purpose. It leads to four places. Where does it lead to, everybody?
I think we were like in not this lane.
There's a parlor.
Study.
Yeah,
Parlour,
we're in the parlor. So there was the parlor, the study, the
Kitchen.
arboretum, and the kitchen.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Indeed. Yeah, you got them all. I'm just checking your memory as well.
Yeah, and I just burned a guy.
Yes. You all around constantly in this place, and Jack and Ray, you would also know this. When you entered this place, there was always a low-level fog cloud gathering around your ankles, obscuring your feet up to about probably your knee by your height, slightly less on Maruk just due to his massive size. It's a cloying mist and seeps out constantly from these little holes in the floor that are periodic along round every circle of this place. And where we find our heroes Maruk, Sevan Arden, and Nyala is in the parlor, which is a ruined place. One of the ruined rooms. Two of the rooms that you went into were good. The arboretum and the study. The parlor and the kitchen were ruined. Yes, that's it. Is that right? Yeah, that's it.
Parlor and the kitchen are ruined. The arboretum.
The arboretum was ruined.
No.
No,
Yeah,
because
because
the arboretum was ruined.
Yeah, ruined.
Only the
Parlor was good and the study was good.
No,
No,
parlor
parlor's
was
not good.
Parlor was bad? No, kitchen
We
was
did.
good.
We haven't been in the kitchen. We opened the door to the parlor.
Yeah.
And we're in the parlor right now. The study's fine. The kitchen is the only one we haven't been into, and we haven't guaranteed that it's bad.
Yeah.
We don't know whether it's bad or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know the arboretum is bad. And we know the parlor's bad because we're currently in it and something's just jumped down the chimney trying to attack us.
Yeah, so
Oh,
what you
yeah.
did was someone cast firebolt, was it?
Bolt, yes, not ball. Bolt.
Bolt.
You heard a rustling sound up the chimney and just kind of put your hand up the chimney, cast firebolt. The burning thing fell down into the thing, ignited the gases in this room, and set everybody on fire, which is where Rook likes to actually be most of the time.
Yeah.
Like on fire is pretty standard.
Every time.
Can you roll some
Every
initiative,
time.
please? I'd love some of that stuff, you lot.
Sorry, what?
Initiative.
Roll what?
That old
Initiative.
initiative.
Oh dear.
18.
Initiative.
Hold on.
Natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For a grand total of what?
24.
24.
Nice. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. The only thing weird with me at the moment.
What's yours, Rick?
Mine was 18.
Rookie, rook. Yeah. What's up?
Mine is 13 plus 3, so 16.
Okay. Arden, it is you up first. Surprise with that roll. You kind of, I think you were investigating, like walking around the place. Yeah, all of a sudden the floor is awash with flame, and you can sort of see Nyala leap back from the fireplace, and you hear this into the kind of grate and into the coal, and this screaming of something rolling around in the thing. And if you remember, it was kind of like lumpen thing, and you could just about make out one of its hands had a mouth on the end of it.
Yeah, I remember the weird, like, yeah. How
It's
big
just,
is this thing?
teeth. It's humanoid size, medium size. It fits up.
Okay. Oh dear, it's medium sized. Now, this thing is obviously pretty, like, terrifying to look at.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't imagine we're going to make friends with this, surely.
No, not at the moment, unless it speaks. But
I mean, it was hiding.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm thinking about this too much. This thing's just fallen out.
Just
Right.
twatties.
I'm going to run. I'm going to run over to the fireplace. I'm going to push Nyala behind me. So I'm in between it and her.
Are you allowing this movement important, Yala?
Yes.
Then it is forced movement and will not get attack of opportunity.
And then I'm going. Fuck it. I'm just going to kick it. Just going to kick it.
It's
While
in
it's
the
down.
fireplace prone with his hand. He walk up and just
punt
put the
it.
boot in.
I mean, it's got a hand with loads of teeth, and it kind of yelled at us.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Yana's already thrown a fireball at it.
Bolt,
Can
not
you
bolt.
Bolts, firebolt.
Did you roll the damage for that?
Can I do an insight check on this thing as I see it before I run in to kick it
Well,
and
you
see whether
boot
this
it.
thing is
Yes.
really a
Can
threat?
you remind me of the damage for that roll? Can you see it in the history for that? Did you roll it for the firebolt?
Yeah,
You did.
normally.
I don't
Normally.
know.
Oh, wait, no, we did not roll for it.
No, we didn't roll damage for it.
Could you
Just
roll the
ignore
damage
it.
for me, please? I need to know.
Okay, hold on. That would be, 7 damage, so it's not that bad.
Okay, 7 damage. It's pretty scorched. So you're looking at this thing in the fireplace.
Yeah, like I've pushed Nyala aside. I'm running towards it, and I'm just like I've got pretty good insight. Like I've got a passive insight of 19. So even if I have to roll an insight on this thing, I just want to see. I want to gauge like the threat level of this thing. Like, does it look more afraid of us than we are of it?
It looks insane.
It looks insane.
Oh, boy.
It looks insane. You get the feeling of rage and madness in terms of aggression. When I say madness, you think it possibly has no real idea of what a soul might be. And also you see that it is dressed in some sort of scraps of fabric, but there's kind of like, it's kind of like almost like where it's swollen and disformed, they're kind of like pulled into it, if that makes any sense. Like the scraps of fabric of the skin's like overgrown where it's torn and kind of absorbed it into it.
Oh. Like in Akira?
Like in what?
In Akira.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Imagine the Akira blobby.
Oh!
Yeah. But like on a small scale.
I've just had a really bad idea, but it could be
No.
brilliant at the same time.
Do it.
Not.
How many charges were there on the Fluvian flask?
You had 8. You used 1,
We're on to
I
7.
believe. Just double check. Whoever's got it. Who holds it?
It would have to drink it though, wouldn't it? How am I going? I'm not going to be able to get like
Hit
I
it.
have
Grapple
it.
it. Grapple it.
to try. I don't know. Oh, I tell you what. I'm just going to attempt to grapple it while we try and figure out what the hell what's going on here.
Okay. Contested strength athletics, please, then.
Oh no.
Oh, well,
I'm not very good at this. It's prone, isn't it?
it is prone.
Does that mean I get advantage on it, or if it's because I get advantage on attack rolls against it
It's a
while it's
as a
prone?
part of an attack, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know how this works. What's the prone condition say? Let's check. Prone conditions. Creature has
Attack roll.
disadvantage on attack rolls. The attack roll against this creature has advantage on the attacker. 5 feet, otherwise the attack roll has disadvantage. Prone creatures only movement options. Crawl unless it stands up. Da 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 da. So it only says attack rolls. It doesn't say anything about that.
It's not an attack.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to roll. See what happens.
Okay.
Not terrible. 15.
You hold it. You leap into the fireplace on
Just kind
top
of
of this
try and
stuff.
grab it by whatever
You are now
arms it's got.
in the remains of the ash. Are you like describe exactly how you are holding this creature?
So I kind of just launch in quickly.
Yeah.
Grab it by the arms, kind of try and spin it round and pull it out of the fireplace.
Okay.
Kind of just hold it behind myself on the arms to try and limit
It's
it.
like this. Your arms are here. Its face is the other way.
Yeah, it's facing away from me, and I'm like
yeah.
I'm behind it, like this, trying to like just hold it.
Sure. That's fine. Yeah, you have it. You're holding it. It's pretty good at this point. Maruk.
I would like to
Oh god.
look at this thing.
Yeah.
Scream to Arden. Thanks for holding it.
No, you're a prick.
Oh, you're a freak.
Run up.
No, 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 no!
Bonk it.
Oh god.
Rook, how close do you get?
As close as I need to bonk it.
10 foot? Is it? You reach
10
with your
foot,
long-
yeah.
with your great
Yeah.
long arms.
Yeah, 10
Rook,
foot.
at that point, now Arden's pulled it out of this kind of obscuring dust and the remains of the smoke. You can very much make out what it was wearing the remains of its clothes.
Okay.
It's very clearly a servant girl, like maybe a maid or something like that. It's got like little frills that are like now bored into its flesh. It has like a pinafore that kind of covers whatever remains of its genitalia.
So no bonking. Okay.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just telling
bonking.
you. No, you can. This thing looks like it's ready to tear your face off. But that's what you see as you get close. Now it's clear. What will Rook do? What will Rook Bro do?
What would Rook do? Oh, okay. Rook. Rook would probably see the creature as you described it and would not bonk. George wants to bonk, but Rook would not bonk.
Runs up with Smashy.
Kind of runs up and like, oh, hang on a second. What's going on here? So Rook's going to take out some rope that he has in his bag.
Okay.
And if Arden is willing to allow me, he's going to bind said creature.
Yeah. Cool. It is thrashing. It is. I'm going to make you do a strength athletics.
Actually, changing. Sorry, retconning that.
Okay.
Can I attempt to knock it out? Not kill it, just knock it out
Yes.
by bonking it.
Bonking.
So then we're all happy.
Side of the hammer. You get to bonk. It gets to be not.
Oh,
combat.
God damn! That'll be a 24 to bonk.
24 to bonk. Bonks.
Bonks. Well,
Stop laughing, Bean.
Is bonk a technical term?
yes,
Bonk's a technical
bonk is now a technical term.
Does that bonk? That bonks.
It's going to be like the cheese.
A roll
Eight.
to bonk.
18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Combined with Nyala's
Non-lethal.
fire damage, you slap it upside the head. Donk. And Arden, you like duck your head back just in time as the
Yeah, not to have my own nose broken.
as Smashy comes up under the chin, and this thing hangs limply in your arms.
Tied up, tied up, tied up, tied up.
You're out of initiative now.
Can put on the floor.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
It looks like some sort of servant.
What the fuck?
Look at the arms.
I see the arm. I see the arm. I see
Yeah,
the
you
mouth
can
on the
see,
arms.
Now you're looking
Mm.
closer. This is really quite fine, like lace trim, like that were like white lace trim, and then there's black straps of fabric that kind of where like the shoulder looks like it's kind of and burst out, and then yeah, all like it's got like one sock on, but it's none of the foot, and none of the foot exists. It's just like the middle bit of the sock, basically, that kind of covers the shin, and it's all lumpen, and there's this little gnashing mouth that, even though it's knocked out, seems to be like.
What about the actual face? Like,
You could see a human in it, possibly, but everything is like the brow is distended, everything is like lumpen, and the teeth are all warped.
What the fuck is that? How did it happen? What the hell?
we know from
Anybody proficient in religion?
Oh,
no
No.
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 whoever
That's why you
takes
need your
religion.
paladin.
That's why we shouldn't have opened the box without the paladin, guys.
Yo.
Just saying.
It seems that whatever's corrupting the entire place, however this demon is corrupting, it's also corrupting people that were here also.
We are not staying here a minute longer. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope,
And how do you
nope,
propose
nope,
to get
nope,
out?
nope, 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 nope.
We're still trying to work on that.
Exactly.
I mean, I could try something. But I mean, it's not unconscious, so
Do you, and hear me out on this, do you think that maybe an unconscious creature could consume something? If we kind of
I
tried and poured.
guess because that's how I made Arden drink the potion when you knocked him out of the window.
It's
Yeah.
it's definitely possible.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yes. Why?
No, I only have 7.
Yes. And who do we need it for? Realistically, who do we need it for? We need 1 extra dose when we find out.
I mean, from what we know, it is one of the most powerful healing artifacts in Earl.
I don't even know if it refills even.
If this can't cure this person of whatever afflicts them, then nothing can. And then we know what we have to do.
Oh, for killing me.
There is one thing that I could do. I could try. But I don't know whether it'll have any effect. And if it
Don't
does,
waste your potions.
it might be only temporary. It's not a potion. It's a rite.
I mean, by all means, give it a go.
I mean, it might not bring sanity back, but it might.
Bring body back.
No, it might just stem the insanity.
Okay.
But I don't know. It might have a calming effect. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take at least an hour.
Yeah, we don't have that time.
Don't we?
Ask it is.
We've already been here that long.
Yeah, exactly. And you seen how she is. I
You
am not staying a minute
see-
longer.
This person has been here years, quite evidently. We've been here a matter of an hour. I don't think we're at risk of that in such a short time.
Oh,
You
really? So now you're going to do parallel with Darville?
Okay, Niola, how's about this? If you go insane, I'll bonk you on the head.
I sure hope you can. I mean, no, technically, I would make you crazy before that.
You
won't.
see the mist starting to refill the room. It is replenishing quickly through the door.
Even with the door closed, it's
There is something damaged, you think, about this part of the door.
I'm going to lift the person up and try and pop them on top of the harpsichord
Yeah. Gling!
so they're not in the mist.
That chattering hand is it's almost like a
We
like-
can look. We can either go with the flask, and we're using some of that, and we're saving time, or we can try my thing. We lose an hour, then potentially still have to use the flask anyway, or we just put the thing out of its misery.
Rather try to save someone, because this past few days only been death around us.
I know. I prefer to save them too, if we
Save.
can. So do
Are
we
you
have an
right?
hour to spare or not? Maybe.
Tries are right.
Are you right?
And I'm thinking straight anyway. I'm never
Okay,
thinking straight, but
So
that's worse.
keep an eye on them. Make sure they're secure. They can't move. If they move, I can't do it. All right.
Sure.
They can remain bound. Now, the thing with this DM,
Yeah.
ceremony, atonement, you touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment.
Mm. Okay. You gonna do it?
Try.
It's not it can't be unwilling because it's unconscious.
That's my thought process. But it's not willing, but it's not unwilling. It's just
It's neither. I think you're doing this thing around it, so thusly if it stays unconscious, it is it's acceptable.
okay.
Okay.
I go into
This
my
looks like.
alchemy kit. I get some oils and some things and pieces, bits and pieces of try and kind of create some kind of soothing salve to try and just dull the senses a little bit and just keep them a little bit more relaxed and kind of just keep that around where I think any kind of nose would have been, or maybe even a little bit around the hands to try and see, like, just try and keep them under for as long as possible without a bonking.
Some Bonjela on those gums.
Yeah, well, a bit of Vicks vapor rub.
While he's doing
And
this, I'll just have my hammer kind of.
and then
Poised.
I take out a bit of a pouch and I start making a circle around the creature with some powdered silver. And then for the next hour, you see Arden coming in and out of meditation and then kind of just moving little bits of the circle in the silver powder and doing little symbols here and there, and then going back into meditation and coming in and moving them about and coming back and then laying a hand on them and then going back to meditation, and then just several repeated steps of different things over that
I like
hour.
You get the feeling that your spell is partly successful. You feel some of that chaos, some of that evil rather, slip from it more into a neutral position. Moraruk, whilst in the vicinity of someone committing such a holy and religious act, your pocket is furious. You hear the grinding and the gnashing in your pocket. You also hear a voice in your head saying, "Don't listen. It's not for you." Do you reply to the voice, or do you do anything with
Yeah.
Pocket Mask?
Kind of reply to the voice like, what's not for me?
Those words.
I know I've heard those words before, and these are not mine.
They might have been useful for you at one time. Well, this time.
What does that mean?
You feel it, don't you?
Feel what?
When you picked up that fleshy thing, felt yourself sliding.
I became more focused.
Is that what you call it?
That's what happened.
Oh. We're going to pay a thought experiment one time, me and you.
Oh, we know.
If you're up for it.
No time.
Not right now. I
Present.
can see you're busy.
I've got time.
Later. It's nice to see.
Oh, it's all right.
Now, Rook, you remember that when you were in the main body of this place, you didn't have that voice. You felt that parasitic notion leave you in this broken, damaged place. That connection was regained. Ray En Shapar, Elf of Gargamel. There's a phrase, curiosity killed the cat. It's not so much killed, but held, maybe. I'd like you to roll me a d20, please.
Me?
No.
No,
Ray,
no.
Oh, okay.
Ray En Shapar.
5.
Ma En Shapar. Sorry?
5.
5.
5.
Okay. Brilliant. So, upon unfolding the cube in the museum that exists within the Slepny mansion that you had snuck your way into under curiosity for something so fascinatingly mechanical and possibly magical, something that might be a challenge to your newly found fascination for cogs and whirring things. You came across a small black cube and you managed to open it. And upon doing so, you were elsewhere. You were in a corridor with smoke around your ankles and you went forwards. There were two options presented to you, two doorways that kept appearing and disappearing as you walked round this circular track. And there were two distinctive smells. Now, the smell of rotting meat and decay was the worst of the two to you. You personally went for the one of rotting vegetation. At least it's something you're more familiar with, right? You know, there's
Forests
a lot
always
of
smell a
that
little
kind.
off.
Say again, sorry?
Old forests always smell a little off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so there's that kind of that familiarity. You thought that you might expect to sort of something familiar. So you followed it that way, okay? And upon doing so, I've just got to find the freaking thing that I've just lost. You came across a place where the stone walls, this place is made of stone all the way round. There are stone blocks everywhere. There are no gaps in these stones at all. The mortar is tight fit. But you started noticing like a moss-like growth that was proceeding along. And again, that feeling of familiarity was quite pleasant, you know, like I know moss, you know, I know these things from the forest. Can you make me a nature check, please?
15.
15. Okay. So when you look at this moss upon entering this space, it is it's peculiar in the way that it's like some of the old growth trees that your folks used to deal with. Some of the trees that had become some of the trees that was once sentient trees that had become so old that they'd gone back to being more like a tree. They'd lost their urge to move, their urge to be mobile or sentient in any such way. It also seems like it's growing. You can actually see it edging out millimeter by millimeter round this wall. And just to make doubly certain, there is an outer ring. You have chosen to go into an inner ring, and this inner ring is where this thing exists. And you notice that you're holding a version of the puzzle box, or a thing made of the same material as the puzzle box. And when you step into this, over this threshold to the center ring, it folds as if it's refolding and going to shape itself back. It's like one twist towards being solved. You try and force it in any such way yourself, it does not move.
Okay.
What do you do? This is kind of a little bit of a flashback to kind of get Ray to where they need to be.
So the puzzle box looks like it's nearly solved.
It looks like it's one fold solved. You
Okay.
don't. You're not sure how many folds this needs.
Pardon. First things first. I cast dancing lights to get a better look at the room.
Okay. Yeah. What are you casting it on? Or are you kind of casting it on you and then kind of send them forward? You can move them
Like-
around a bit with dancing lights, can't you? I think.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
they're like little.
you can make a little person. You can make a shape, can't you? And make it dance. Yes.
Yeah, they're like little mechanical fireflies.
Okay.
They're like
yeah. Or like
shoot
we
off.
saw on Saturday.
Sort of, but I have a picture.
Oh yeah, you did send a picture.
Let's have a look at this bad boy.
I was wondering what that was.
Where is it? In the main art or in OIC art? Oh, in the main art. Okay. No? Where am I looking? Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cute. I love it. I love it. That's in the main art. Yeah, that's cool.
Like little mechanical firefly. Just the one to begin with that like goes around the room. And the entire time I'm staying in the shadow that it's not illuminating in case that thing gets got. And when nothing happens, I look at the moss and I take a bit of it.
How do you take it?
Like cut a bit off with like a knife.
Okay. Can you roll me a
'Cause
damage roll?
One second.
Roll me a damage roll, please. For your dagger. 1d4 plus your dex.
11.
Okay. When you cut a bit off, it recoils slightly.
When I notice it feels pain, like as I go, I like pull the dagger away. And out loud I apologize.
Okay.
First in common and then Elvish. No, first in Elvish and then common.
Okay.
To be like, sorry, didn't think you were like back home.
Okay. Can you please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Um,
22.
Oh.
Wisdom's one of my good stats.
You begin hearing like the sound of a bee, a buzzing, and it's not your mechanical creatures at all. But you start hearing it in your head, and then you kind of do that with your ear and kind of shake it away.
Okay.
As you light up the corridor, the smoke is all around your ankles, and you look in the clockwise direction as you've entered this central ring, and you can see that the growth comes from that way. Behind you, there's nothing anti-clockwise. Just more stone corridor, I mean.
I go that way. That appears to be the only way forwards.
You can go clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's absolutely up to you. You can go towards the growth, or you can move away from the growth.
I'm going to move away from the growth because I stabbed it, and I'm scared that it's upset with me. And
Okay.
I come back. I come from a forest that can be upset. So I just go. Thought you were dead, and just like walk away from it, and call back the dancing light to closer to me.
Okay.
don't you have dog
Didn't
vision?
think you were. I use it kind of like in lore, so that if they attack the thing while I'm hiding in the shadows, like
Yeah,
a little
it
dangly
uses
thing.
distraction technique. Yeah, I like it.
It's like they go for the light, and I'm like, That's what I should stay away from. Cool. I have like a dozen of them.
Also, dark vision doesn't
Walk
give
away.
you color; it just gives
No,
you
it just
shades
gives
of
you
grey. So,
grays. Okay, so
So when I
Um,
was in the new place, I like put like a big beacon, like attack that thing while I look around, and hopefully it just goes for that.
okay,
Kind of like a cat with a laser pointer.
yeah.
Go that way.
Why do I feel you're going to use this later on me?
The other way as you travel,
I mean, that's a little right. I don't think I.
you see a very distinct another type of growth. Again,
Okay.
flower-like. This time, do you think these are more like these have got like little buds on this one? And then there are like almost like seed pods or pupil, like large pods, and they are probably in length varying between, they're like swellings in these vines that kind of are along the side of the corridor, and they are about, I'd say, between 5 and 6 foot long and about 2 to 3 feet wide if you were to measure it from the edge. So their circumference is like this, and they are quite long.
Okay. I try and stay like at least a couple feet away from it. And I start with common and go, "Are you friendly?" Because I've already seen that they are slightly alive. I'm wondering if
There is no reply.
like,
But you see
I do the same thing in Elvish and then Sylvan, just to see if it's a language thing.
no reply. No reply from the vine or from the lump or from the flower pot.
Okay. I just like try my best to scoot around from it.
Yeah.
And I try and get past it.
Mm-hmm. You can move past these things. Could you make me a I'm gonna say a dex check. No, a stealth check. You should be pretty good at this.
17.
17.
I rolled a 4.
Can you do me another 1, 2? Oh, hold on, let me see.
17 on the 4.
You've got to
Bloody
make
hell. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You need to do it 7 times, I'm afraid.
7 stealth checks.
7 stealth checks as you move past 7 of these pods, these bulges in. They're kind of like the vine kind of comes along, then there's a bulge, and then it goes back to a normal size.
32. 18.
Yeah.
21.
Really dirty.
16. 28.
That's impossible.
30. 16.
Right, I'm
You
sorry.
might have
What the
miscounted.
fuck?
Yeah.
Expertise on the health of self.
What
Like,
the fuck?
20 dexterity, expertise on stealth. So he gets +5 for the dexterity, double the proficiency bonus. So that's 8 + 5, 13. So he
George.
gets 13 added to his dexterity
What
modifier,
the fuck?
to his stealth modifier.
I'm the sneakiest motherfucker. George, by the way, like the 3rd character I've ever made.
What the fuck?
We rolled this
Look,
live together.
Rogues and their expertise, like that's why they're such a
Actually vicious.
dope class
So
to
vicious.
play with.
George,
Yeah, go for it.
I had to show it. I didn't think he'd believe me, so I turned the camera around and showed him the computer screen. Just like,
Is a D&D on
I just put it back
properly
down
random
again.
roll.
I've just got
so-
it up here. This is insane.
Ray, you sneak past each of these pods without disturbing them whatsoever, and they get, as you're going anti-clockwise, they get closer and closer together, and so it becomes more tricky as you go along. So what you are accosted with is a nexus where all these vines and the lumps and the flowers, the buds are connected to. And this is blooming flowers. And they stink. They smell so rotten and bad. But they are yellow in colour. Then they kind of come together and they're just slightly open at the end. And where they open at the end, they're red and little stamens stick out of the end and they drip with a kind of honey nectar type thing, thick and cloying, that drops to the ground.
Do I recognize what they are? Like, have I seen something similar to this from back home?
Nature.
It does sound like you know those carnivorous plants, those
21.
big red plants.
21.
By the way, nature isn't a specialty of mine. That was just
Oh
luck.
boy.
21. You recognize this thing as to what
Okay.
it might be.
Okay.
It seems like a version of a carnivorous plant, as Celia has sort of mentioned. How close do you get to it?
Enough to make an adequate identity. I try and stay relatively far away.
I need a measurement.
How far can I get to it while still being technically close enough to like 15 feet?
Mhm.
I try and stay away from all the big flowers.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you look
I'm
at it.
curious but not stupid.
You look at it, and you can kind of, as you get closer, you can see that there is a pulsing, like a pulsing in the tentacle, in this kind of like tentacle vine that goes off down the corridor, and it is definitely drawing something along, like it is convulsing something towards this nexus, this big plant thing.
Okay. You know how it's like all yellow? Does it appear to be harmed?
No,
Does it look like a healthy version of what it is?
It looks like a very healthy version of what it is.
Okay. I know it's a carnivorous plant, right?
Yes,
It eats meat.
it
I
eats some.
try and find where it's pulling the thing from.
Okay,
Like I
you
try and follow that vine to wherever the food is.
the lump. You come to a lump.
Like how like boa constrictors just have like a big lump in them.
You could make that assumption, yes.
Okay. I'm not evil. Does it appear to be moving? Like the lump? Like, does it seem to be alive in there?
I would say it is being slowly pulled towards the nexus of this.
Out loud to himself, he goes, come on, you can't just. And he slowly pulls a short sword out
Mm-hmm.
and like aims to like towards the end of the lump
Okay.
and tries to like axe it.
Okay. Make me an attack roll, please.
Oh dear.
26.
26. It cuts through. Can you roll me a damage roll?
12.
Okay. So you hack through.
I have to ask you a question. Would this technically be sneak attack?
You have no ally.
Did it know I was like going for it?
You don't know.
Completely okay to say no.
I will say
I
no.
don't actually.
I will
care.
say no. It is
Okay.
not sneak attack.
No problem. I
The
was
creature
wondering if
is
I could
aware
have
of your. The creature is aware of your presence. Now, can you describe to me which end are you? There's a tube. The nexus is one end. There's no.
Like-
There's an end of a vine the other end. Which end?
I try and put it off so that it's no longer connected to the nexus.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
So it can't go further that way.
You make a split.
That makes sense.
And a smell is released. It is gross. It is like the bottom of a compost bin that has been very much rained into. Is that leaf mulch and something slightly sweet. Could you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
13?
You are incapacitated by the smell.
Never mind.
And as you do so, you see worming over the floor another tentacle with a flower bud. The flower bud opens up. You are drawn inside.
I got eaten, and I've only been here 10 minutes. Never mind.
Back to our room with the others.
Please
yes.
go to where the plants are. I like this guy.
Save please. Yeah, what go on in this other room as the ritual happens? You come to the end of your ritual, Arden, and you think, like I say, something has occurred. Not quite a full transformation, but some of that evil has gone and they have slipped into a more neutral mode. The thing becomes more conscious and comes round and it just kind of blinks vaguely at you, struggles against the ropes, but isn't gnashing at you now.
All right, we mean you no harm. We are not your enemy. Now, Laura, have you got anything mind magic-y to communicate, or?
Yeah, I can still try to detect the swords if they are willing.
What are the surface thoughts?
Yeah, that, but you know, I can go deeper. It's a bit. Let's try the fuck because you know it hurts.
Hello?
There's no recognition of comprehension on its face.
Okay. All right. All in favor of the flask, then, yeah?
But you only said that in common, didn't you, Adam?
Yeah.
It does not understand the common.
Oh. Interesting. Do you guys speak any other languages?
I mean, I pick a couple. I know, Rook, you speak Goblin, if I remember correctly.
I mean, they don't look like a goblin to me. Or if they were,
say in Goblin. I guess there's no harm in giving it a try. Do you speak Goblin?
And there's no recognition as you speak with that kind of. Mm.
Yeah, hello, what do you speak?
Well, let's see. Common, of course. Draconic. That's Terran, of course. And Celestial, too.
Which ones do you try?
She's going to go for Celestial. Like,
It screams.
ora.
Whoa.
When you use that, when you start speaking Celestial, it screams, it bellows, tries to wriggle away. It hates it.
Okay.
Okay, and you actually speak
It's
the
like-
demon.
It's like you're playing bagpipes.
Okay. It's all right. She stopped. It's all right. Calm down.
It's like
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I try to be like as calming, even if they can't understand me. I try to be like, I mean, I say
Try to
hello in
ask.
undercommon.
no dice.
Pardon, why don't you try your other language?
I just did.
No, talking out of your ass. That's something that you're quite proficient in.
Only when I'm having to deal with idiots, which is why you're used to hearing
What?
it. Nothing.
Both
Oh,
of you are just so fucking ridiculous. Try the flask, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Have you tried everything you speak?
I mean, I haven't tried Terran or Draconic, but I highly doubt.
Just say hello in
It's
them.
worth
It
a
won't take
try.
long.
Sure. Hi! Hi!
neither Terran or Draconic. Oh, Draconic. There's like a flicker.
Yeah, okay. Someone speak demon here?
I don't think any of us here speak Abyssal.
Uh,
Right.
flask.
Yeah, I think it's time. At
Yeah.
least we've got them a little bit more cooperative. Take the flask from you.
I wouldn't
Now,
call it cooperative. More like tame.
you go and I try and show like drinking it, and I kind of like hold it to their mouth.
It has kind of locked eyes with you, Arden, as you're kind of being the most calm around it, as Rook is wielding a hammer and the other one is speaking Celestial at it, and it hates that. You offer this edge of this ancient flask to these parched lips and pour the liquid that kind of almost looks like a combination of pouring. Sometimes when you look at the liquid inside it, sometimes looks like water, looks like pure water, but then moments it will do that twist thing and it almost looks like liquid metal pouring into the mouth, but then it will look just like water again. But it's like a trick of the light or something, as your eyes can't quite focus on this magical thing. There's a couple of swallows and you take the
it
flask
back.
away.
Give it back to Neo.
So please mark that down.
Yeah.
There is like a rumbling sound that comes from their stomach. We approximate a stomach might be. And then it is like a balloon deflating. And all of these lumps and bumps that have forced their way out shrink down and start becoming more formulaic. Instead of being mutinous cancerous bulbous lumps. They all move down and kind of shrink back to the bone form. The muscle form starts forming. The brow shrinks back. The nose grows, actually, comes forwards. And then you see the lips kind of change into leathery blue-ish lips. And then the nose comes forwards more, and 2 nostrils appear on the end of it. And then scales begin to form over its entire body, these blue, shimmering scales. And by the end of this transformation, what you see is a female dragonborn. Blue in colour with a white chest stripe. Flicks of blue, of white on the end of these kind of residual kind of horn type things on the top of its head, and these beautiful, like, draping, kind of almost curling sideburn type appendages that grow from here that are kind of white and blue. And she breathes and shivers because she's only wearing scraps of clothing.
For fuck's sake. She takes, immediately takes a cape and covers her, like, jeez. And she's speaking in Draconic again, like, you okay, miss? Sorry I saw you.
She breathes and looks at you, speaking Draconic, and it's like it takes a little while for her mind to kind of click in, and then she says, "I'm okay now."
Okay.
I think it's strange. I can feel my heart returning to its speed. It's been racing and angry for so long, it aches. My chest. Oh my gosh! Look at the state of the place. What will the master say? Look at all this dust, cobwebs everywhere.
Can't. It's okay.
Oh my good. Where are?
I think you've been out of it for a very long time.
A couple of years, maybe.
Maybe a bit longer.
Yeah.
No, your master. What was his name?
The Honourable
Sletney, of
the
course.
Honourable Isambard Sletney.
Yeah. Okay, you've been out for a bit more than a couple of years.
When you say out, what do you mean exactly?
Okay.
You
I
haven't
be-
been yourself.
Let's be honest here. I think the place turned you into something that you were not.
You were
Aggressive, crazy, monsterish.
Tesk.
My hand aches.
Yeah, you had
And
more than.
You had a mouth on your hand.
Yeah. It's
Don't
look,
say things like that.
look. It doesn't matter anymore. You're back. We've managed to restore you. This place isn't what it used to be.
I can see that. There's an awful draft. And what's all this smoke?
It's been a couple of generations,
And the rest.
Generation?
maybe
Yeah.
3 or 4. I can't remember.
Great-grandfather. Great-grandfather.
Was it great or was it great?
I think it's great. But
Let me check my notes. I've got it written down.
I can tell you.
Great-great-grandfather I've got down for Isambard Sletney.
Yeah, so 3 generations.
Hey,
There's still a Sletney though, right?
Well, yes,
An honourable and true
kind
man
of.
of the house?
No, more of a
Slightly
child.
lactose intolerant.
What? What are lactose?
Milk.
It's what you did for a while. You
Well,
lactose.
I've got 3 now.
Okay.
The 4th one at the back, a kind of weird little one.
There is an heir to the Sletney household.
Yes.
They are just a child. They are the last of the bloodline.
Oh,
It's been a while.
this is most peculiar.
Okay, so I'm going to go a bit quick here because we've been trapped actually because as you see, like we found a puzzle box.
Oh, yes.
We don't know how to get out.
We go to the middle.
Okay. Wonderful. The one thing that we were avoiding the entire time, because that's where we thought it was.
Yeah.
Wait a
Where's the
minute.
demon?
Oh, yes.
Where?
In the middle.
So we have to go to the demon to get out.
It's where we kept it. We thought it was best.
By the exit.
Only we can get through the exit.
So you're saying that we're trapped here.
Right.
The puzzle box will change as you move in.
Yeah,
It will refold.
didn't.
No, you have to
Yes,
go
I know,
through
but
the
we have.
middle.
Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah. Question.
Yes.
What does the name Alavisca mean to you?
Well, when making tea for the master, I couldn't help but overhear a few discussions and something that apparently there's a stuff can be dead but not. And then it can come back. And some things decide that they want to be like that. I don't think that can be very nice. But they were worried about it. And that little city, that little village they were building, Kakanzaks, they called it. They wanted that to be okay.
Can I insight check the things that she's saying? Because if she was a service in here, she would have had to been very well trusted.
Yes, you can. You can inside them.
27.
You believe that she is being completely honest in what she is saying. She may be holding back.
Look, it's been a long time. I don't even know if Isambard. Well, I don't know a lot about Isambard, but I don't believe he's around anymore. I believe he's long gone now. But
That brings a tear to her eye. She
Oh,
takes
no,
one of the thing.
darling.
it is important that we know everything that we can. We took this from the hands of a lich.
Why did it have it?
It-
Why did it have it?
The
Okay,
Renmain
so-
Peaks. It came to Kakanzaks. Kakanzaks is now
A big
one of the
city.
largest cities in Farhast. It
It was
attacked the
always meant to be
city.
a threat.
It
Threat,
attacked
and
the
the Lich would
city.
be scared of this. The only thing that it would be scared of, 2 demons.
2.
2 demons.
Yeah,
They're both here.
yes.
Isambard only wrote of 1.
Anyway,
There's 2.
not the point. The Lich won't be scared of anything anymore. It has no capacity to be scared anymore.
You say that, but you have its space in your pocket.
Yes, but it lacks a physical form in the Alavisca lacks a physical form in this
That's
realm.
beautiful.
You can
They
just
are
put it on and
contained to the majority. They're contained to the Shadowfell. However, obviously, we're a little bit stuck in here. We didn't know the way in or out. We opened the box and now we're just trying to get out. However, this place over the years has been corrupted by the demons that were kept inside. I believe they're probably no longer contained, and this is their domain now. Hence why you were corrupted.
Wards were strong. I thought they'd hold. The master revisits and walks through. That should have redone everything. That should have relocked everything. Reaffirmed the seals. Reaffirmed the wardings. It must mean that someone had been lacking in their duty as a Sletney.
Yeah. 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 They've been a bit sloppy a couple of past generations. Because mainly they didn't know what was in the box. Ta-da.
Well,
What?
the wards haven't been seen to in a while.
Make an intelligence check, Niala.
Oh,
Just straight up intelligence.
okay. 12.
If you, it's not a high DC, but if you were Deles's father, would you tell Deles what was in the box?
No.
Well, I can show you the way through. Where's the cook?
We haven't been to the kitchen yet, so we don't know.
The gardener?
Oh, the arboretum is definitely a no-go zone.
Okay. There were a few others, cleaners and things.
How many in total?
8, including myself.
What do you say, George?
I haven't seen anyone else.
Okay, we can get out of here now.
Yes, I can show you. If you can.
The demons are probably free to wander.
That is true.
We
are in dire trouble.
well, we're semi-capable.
However,
Good for you.
we do have one advantage.
Cheers.
They can't operate the key. Only mortals, flesh and blood, can release them from this place. They can infest this place, I suppose, but
They're still contained here.
yeah.
So if we can get to the exit undetected.
Yeah.
Well, there we go then. Let's make a straight shot for it.
Undetected.
How many rings until we get there?
3 rings.
And we're at the
Which one?
first.
One more, and then a central. place. And depending on which way you go, depends which door you take, which of the demons you find.
Well, there was only one door on the inside from here, wasn't there?
2 doors, Arden.
2 doors.
One was smelling like vegetation, the rotten one, and the second one was like rotten meat. Yeah, something like that.
When you say rotten meat, she grimaces at that one. You
Too shit,
visibly,
isn't it?
insights being what they are here in this group, especially Arden, you see like a reaction of revulsion.
Right. So which doors go where, and what do you reckon is the safest bet?
Not the rotten meat one.
Okay, but you know where the doors go to, right?
They go to the containment chambers for each of the creatures. The demons.
And to get out, the door to get out, did they take us back where we left, or does
Oh,
it take
yeah.
us somewhere? Oh,
Wherever you open the box from, normally.
fantastic!
Right then, let's get going, shall we? Is there anything in any of the rooms, anything here that could be of help?
Some clothes.
Yeah, I think that would definitely help yourself.
The kitchen always has like chef's whites and things.
Something in the study?
Smoking jacket.
Probably a little bit lacking. Here, I go over to the curtain and I just
Oh, the
tear.
one that tumbled down.
Yeah, I tear a large piece of it off and try and fashion some kind of cloak on top for the cape, like something to wear underneath as well as the cape over the top for her. So there, at least she's got some kind of more like.
Yeah, she's properly ponchoed.
Sorry.
Yeah, you. I suppose this will do. And she kind of pushes herself off the harpsichord and like goes, ring. She's presses a note. Oh, and this has gone out of tune as well. What am I stepping on?
Probably best not to think about that.
Yeah. Just, look, the place has changed tremendously. Let's just go really fast.
Not scared
Because
of bugs, are you?
Not so much scared. No.
Right. Well, just think that if this place had been left for 300 years, what would happen to it? And you'll probably get to where you are right now.
She swallows.
Just imagine the cleaners had a very, very long holiday.
Can we get out of here, please?
yes,
Yes.
please.
Let's do that. Right.
As we kind of go to exit, I'm going to kind of off my hand.
Thank you.
Come with me. Come with us.
Her three fingered hand kind of links in with yours, and she kind of rubs. She does that thing that when people are scared or nervous do. She kind of rubs the thumb on the back of your hand, wherever she's kind of got that grip. But when she feels a little bit more nervous, you can feel it kind of get more rapid as you walk around the corridors. And she says, "This way." And you walk around a couple of times till the doors switch and you get that puff of rotting greenery. Because at the current time, you had the puff of rotten flesh and rotten meat. And she goes, "I think that the smoke is the cause of that smell. That smell did this."
I regret my nose each and every time.
If the other is leaking, seeping, then we need to beware.
Yes, well,
Aye.
you're the guide here.
You stand at one of these doors that's carved into the wall, and you can see clearly inside to this next ring in. Do you step through?
Yeah.
Look down at the Dragon Ball.
Why?
What's your name?
She says, my name is Phaelana Rylance.
Ilana Rylance. Are you ready?
I'm ready not to be here. Wanted to be back how it was.
Good enough for me. And I'll step through with kind of still holding her hand.
And she steps through with you. You two? Pardon? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
You step through. You see to your left a corridor curving round, and to your right a corridor curving round. Can you make me a group perception check, please?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, never mind. Yes, it is. 14.
27.
What are these rolls?
You know she's very perceptive.
Get out of my face.
16.
Okay. You step through, and you feel, you know, when you get like a deja vu kind of feeling
Yeah.
as you step through. Feel like something about the time is wrong or strange as you step through. It's just a weird temporal effect. Nyala, you feel it more specifically with your knowledge of Arcana. You feel like this ring might have a different time to the ring you were last in. There was a similar feeling when you stepped into each of the rooms, and they were different times of day, different weathers, different systems outside the windows that you looked on each. You also hear to the right, the anti-clockwise, a muffled scream.
Right.
Like the fuck? There's someone here.
Could be one of the others.
Sure.
My darling, stay behind me.
I will stay
Right.
exactly where you tell me. You've got that bloody great thing.
Round towards the screen.
Okay. You follow around and you start seeing these thick corded vines that run round each of the room. Can someone roll me a d6?
Yeah.
Who's rolling it? Georgie?
6.
Yeah, George.
You walk past 6 of them until you see one that is moving rapidly.
6 what? Sorry?
Sorry, in the vine, you see these kind of swellings.
Mm-hmm.
You walk past 6 of them until you start seeing one moving. Now, I need you. Who's leader? Rook.
Rick.
Can you make me 6 6 stealth checks, please?
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Why did we send Rook first?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
you've got proficiency in stealth, don't you?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna forget if I can calculate for this. A weird modifier.
We're doomed.
That's on 24.
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
dead.
Rook's as good as stealth as I am.
21.
Oh, here we go.
19. 18.
What is the
That's
point?
4.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
4.
13
Ugh.
and 24.
You get to the moving one without
Come on.
touching any of these pods.
Hold on, are we following?
Tell me.
I mean, I was following him. So
Mhm.
does
He leads
don't-
you through. I'm not going to make you all do these tests.
okay, all right.
He leads
I was
you
going to say,
through,
do we all
stepping
have to?
in between these vines, and somehow your feet land nowhere near. You do get the sense of being watched. Somehow, like this, you can see some of the little things like maybe twist a little bit towards you. And then you come to this thick vine, but you can definitely see like movement from inside. The others have been inert so far. And this one is thrashing, is the best way to describe it. Ray, you're inside this vine. You are thrashing.
Yeah. You see like a bunch of like pulses of green light from the inside.
That doesn't look natural. Looks gonna
Alden,
kind of-
cut it open.
Flick out his dagger.
Which end? Towards
Across the middle.
Across the middle. Oh, like literally like a long
Yeah.
thing. With
Yeah.
cesarean sectioning
Yeah.
Ray out of this plant.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me a damage roll? It's not going to be hard to hit. It's not trying to get out of your way yet.
I can't move.
No.
20.
No.
20, baby. But
Yeah.
29.
Ah.
Flopping out like a freshly born elf. An elf tumbles to your feet, gasping for air, wielding psychic daggers, I believe, in their hands, thrashing still and kind of
Just
tumble out
like-
of this.
Just like as he cuts open, like a green beam just like shoots out. And he just comes out.
Yeah,
Last time I try and do something nice, I swear.
you stand
Hello.
up and you see before you, Ray, a tabaxi, a ginger tabaxi, in kind of wizard-esque clothing. What are you wearing at the moment? I forgot. You were still wearing your white shift thing at the moment. Or you've got some winter gear on, haven't you, at the moment, Niala, I think?
Yeah, I do.
Winter gear. Similarly, a human and also a massively muscular bugbear. And a
Okay.
pretty much naked blue dragonborn with a sheet wrapped around them.
Okay.
And what do they see? Let's have a little breakdown of
Actually-
what Ray looks like.
Sorry,
You
to
see,
just interject. I actually have cold weather clothes that I'm not wearing.
Yeah.
Could I put Dragonborn in that?
Yeah.
Just
Oh
kind of-
no, they're not magical, so they won't be massive.
Yeah.
You
But
could
like
give her the jacket and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and kind of wrap her up and give her some sort of thing, and maybe
Just-
belt the middle. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
more to protect their modesty more than anything.
yeah, cool. I think this is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, as you were.
Give us a breakdown of what Ray looks like. Describe Ray for us, please, Jack.
see a young for an elf, even young for an elf looking tall slender male, like half made, like almost like he made them himself, goggles on the top of his head, holding two like glowing green knives that he then dismisses and then just disappears. And for some reason you can hear ticking. he sounds like a cartoon bomb pretty much all the time.
No?
Alana,
Hey.
is this one of yours?
He like
No,
tumbles
it's-
out, and then the first thing he says is, "The last time I try and do something nice, I swear." And then dismisses the daggers, then says hello. Hello. Thank you for that. I don't like being eaten. And then like flips off the vine.
Raylana,
Yes.
looks at you, sir, and says, "I don't know who hell that is."
Okay, next question. How
Hello,
did you
Ray.
get in?
Found a box in a room. Got bored. Tried to fix it. Ended here. Found plant. Thought it eats something. Tried to get the thing out of the thing that it tried to help the thing that got eaten. Got eaten. Saved by big furry.
When you say
your name?
you found the box, what do you mean you found the box?
These aren't
Like
things you
in a
can just find.
museum. It was in a museum. I tried to steal it.
You're a
I was
thief.
bored. I was bored.
But you're a thief.
When was
Sometimes.
this? What Sletney was Lord of Kakanzax when you did this?
Would I even know that?
Yeah, you would know.
Hey.
Yeah, you would know that it was Thomas Sletney.
Thomas Sletney?
Which one is
I
it?
think.
You've been here for a while.
Thomas is the middle one.
Have I?
Yes,
How long?
Yeah.
Good few decades.
probably a bit longer than
Oh,
that.
well.
Maybe about 100.
Not that bad. Oh, kind of bad.
Yeah,
Very
it's safe
bad.
to say things have probably changed a bit since you were last out of here.
Ray, to you, when you went in here, it maybe has seemed like an hour of exploring, and then you were in a plant.
I've been here for like an hour. Maybe two. Time's weird.
No, probably
Time is
nearer a
weird.
century.
Time is weird. So, is that before we get out?
Just for information, it's Isambard, Thomas,
Thank you.
Gless.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so near, depending on the age of Thomas.
I mean, 50 years for an elf, 100 kind of bad. Probably should check in.
Can you all make me perception checks, please?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh.
19.
Dirty 20.
Da, 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 da.
We're all rolling
14.
super high this week. Next week, we'll all roll like shit.
Yeah.
14.
Wait till the combat, and then you're going to roll it.
Yeah.
13.
As we miss.
The number. You have noticed as you've cut this one out, you start seeing the other lumps moving with great expediency anti-clockwise round this thing. And Ray, you would know that is where the nexus of this flower is.
I'm going to look down to the Dragonborn. Do you have any clue what's
I-
going on there?
I think it's angry.
Well, no shit, I just
Probably
sliced it
angry.
open.
I think we should keep moving.
Yep.
He points the opposite direction and just starts walking. Like, not that way. That way's bad.
Hey, which door?
That way's bad.
Okay. She says it's always clockwise to find a door. If you're anti-clockwise, you'll never find a door.
Right.
Clockwise. That way.
Cool.
We were good when we came in the first time going left then, wasn't it? Hey.
As she explains it, he stops, looks at the Dragonborn and goes, "Do you know where you are?"
Is there resistance?
I know exactly where I am, yes. I don't know what that is
Oh.
or what you are.
Out. Where's out? Bad idea.
Clockwise.
Clockwise to the
And in.
middle. Past the demon.
Demon?
Look, we'll
This is a
get to the
very
deep.
bad
Look,
idea.
We'll get to
Okay.
the demon later.
Later,
Well,
later,
we'll
later,
talk
later.
about the demon later. For now, let's demons plural. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Can you roll me initiative?
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
no.
off.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck's sake. 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that.
Oof.
That is a
17.
22.
22 for rookie.
7 also.
7?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
you-
Here it comes into the combat. Shit roll, shit roll, shit roll.
7, was that you, Niala, as well?
Yeah. But I think Arden has a higher
I have
dexterity.
18 for Dex.
18? 16.
Unless you want to roll, is it?
And Ray, what was your initiative roll, please?
Sorry, I've lost track of the tab. 17.
Sorry, 17.
Yeah, 17.
17 for Ray. Okay. Rook. You hear from down the end to the anti-clockwise a whooshing sound. Like, imagine like someone is squeezing a tube of toothpaste. You hear that noise, like something being squeezed. And you see the lumps returning through these tubes, and then they reach these budded flowers, and then these budded flowers explode open, and out of 7 of these things spill some sort of rotten humanoid form, and that squelch out and pretty much surround all of you. You are trapped in the middle of these creatures as they kind of are birthed at full speed by these tubes of plant.
These aren't similar creatures to what we saw Faye was before.
No, a completely different creature. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nearly run out one, but we'll keep it just for emergencies, I was thinking. But it is Rook, it is your go. Yeah, and they let me just check I've got the right stat block for the esteem. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, I've got the stat. Yeah, okay, yeah, it kind of plonks out beside you. And makes you're not going to get a surprise round because you kind of heard it coming, but it bursts these out to you. You are within, they are surrounding you, coming in from either end of the corridor as the plants can kind of reach either side of this. The corridor is approximately 10 foot wide, as you've experienced before. There is there are 4 to the anti-clockwise, and there are 3. 4 to the clockwise. And anti, there's 3 of these things.
Okay, right.
Is the mist still there? Sorry.
The mist, yeah, still all around the ankles.
Okay, I am going to go towards the ones that are to the clockwise.
Okay, yeah. You're trying to run towards the direction you need to travel.
Yep. I am going to, first off, I would very much, if you would be permitting, like to rage.
Okay, yes. Can you hold on just 2 seconds as you
can
try and step out of the way of the other ones, bust through the other people? You're going to get 3 attacks of opportunity.
That's fine. Come at me.
Moving away. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Natural 1 and a 13.
First one will hit.
Yeah. So,
It's
you
critically
take,
failed and critically average.
yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it? Hey? So, you take 1d. You take 3 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you take
Poison.
1 poison damage. Please, can you make me a Constitution save?
Oh, you and your poisons.
Oh.
You and your
Um,
fucking poisons.
23.
You'll have disadvantage with if you get poisoned.
You're fine. You just take the damage.
Damn.
Yes,
that
you
was
take that.
full damage because I hadn't yet
Sucks.
raged. So I'm now going to rage.
You take full bludgeon.
And I'm going to recklessly swing my big fuck off hammer at one of them.
Okay, do so.
I'm so glad that I did that recklessly, because that was an actual 1, but a 28.
Yeah. A mindless plant zombie. Yeah, 28 hits.
Okay, that is 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then 9 radiant damage.
So 30 in total.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just still standing, but you charge up, swing at this thing. Couple of this blow goes into it, and it's poorly.
And then I would very much like to hit an adjacent one.
An adjacent one, yeah, not the same one. Cool.
Again, recklessly, because I'm already reckless. Why the
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
not?
you're reckless.
And that is, I believe, a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Right, so
Maybe light. You're gonna strain your eyes.
that is 20 damage, 22 bludgeoning, and I don't get Divine Fury.
No.
I don't believe. But I can move it back 5 feet with my crusher.
Okay, you want to knock it back?
Yeah.
Is it contested or it just happens?
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. Provided the
You
target
can
is
just
no
move
more
it
than
back down the corridor. Cool.
And I
No
just
problem.
bat it, and that is me diddly done.
Okay, cool. So now who was next? I'm gonna say that
Ray was next, I believe.
yeah, no, creatures are next, but who was
Oh.
next? Rook. So it's gonna be Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or the Dragonborn.
there are 3 critters up next to you.
Okay.
See. They are going to try and give you a little bit of a swipe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
An 8.
Nope.
A 10.
Nope.
A 12.
No.
They swipe frantically at you and cannot do
Just
anything.
jump.
The zombies will move back up into Rook's. Plant zombies will move up into Rook's range. They now have advantage on their attack rolls because you attacked recklessly. They are going to just swipe at you with advantage. So that is this first one with advantage. What's your AC? 18. Nope.
See,
1. 2. 3 hit. 1 with a nat 20.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so first one is 7 bludgeoning 5 poison. Con.
That is 19.
Yeah, okay. Second one is 2 bludgeoning down to 1 because you're raging.
Beautiful.
7 poison. Con.
Con. That is 14.
Okay. 1 bludgeoning,
Fucking hell.
but doubled to
2,
3.
3.
In
Oh.
total, 3 in total bludgeoning,
Ooh.
but halved because of your rage.
Yep. Ooh.
And 2 poison. Con, please.
Oh, I took so much damage from that. Fuck. 11.
Poisoned.
Fuck it. Doing so well.
You've still got reckless, so you can still attack with a strength roll.
Yeah.
They only managed to hit you while they had advantage, and there was 4 going at you. So there was 8 dice rolls trying to hit.
And 3 hit.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
not.
that's not bad maths.
No choice.
Okay. Now, Ray.
Yes.
And those in the middle of the group, the flowers that have died, like expelled these creatures, start pulling themselves off of the stem. Okay. And they're going to try and attack. Let's roll for it. Who are they going to attack? There's 4
Don't
of
try and
you.
get me again.
Right. Choose who wants to be what? Do a number. What's your
6.
favourite numbers?
4.
4?
4.
Okay.
3.
1.
That means Phaelana's 2.
Okay. Baylana and Rook are going to count as 1 target. So the first one is going to attack 3.
That's me.
It's harder. And one is going to attack 1.
Yala.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now this looks like a bit more promising. So, Arden, this is going against you. So you are going to be missed. What's your AC?
21 is my AC.
Oh gosh. A nat 20. Okay. So you're going to take 4, 8, 10 bludgeoning damage
Ouch.
and a con save, please.
Meh. Where's our paladin? Oh, I'm not good at con saves.
Where am I?
Neither am I.
I mean, technically you are. You just shit at rolling.
Wow.
5.
Oh, okay. So you take another 17
17?
poison,
17 points of point. Jesus Christ.
but you're not poisoned.
But I'm not poisoned.
No.
Oh, here was me hastily putting the poison condition on. Okay, good. Right.
It seems only the corpses carry a poison condition if they hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Now, second one, Nyala. This is going to suck.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, AC, please.
13.
Hit.
Please tell me you've got shield prepared.
I have better than that. But it might stink because
Two hits.
it's called. Oh my god.
I've not heard of that one.
Okay, so basically I have this thing in reaction called instinctive charm, where basically if something attacks me, I can divert the attack to someone else. I mean, to the creature that is the closest to it.
But you can only do that to the first attack, right? You wouldn't be able to do it to both attacks because you only got one reaction.
Yeah.
So if
Okay,
you shield,
so-
you've got a chance of blocking them both.
Right.
One reaction, you can bush it off into a zombie if you like.
You'll still take the second hit.
Probably. What was it? No, I'm not going to say that. Okay. I'm going to keep that and I'm going to cast shield if I can, which add a +5, so that's 18.
Put your AC to 18. Yeah.
Okay. Do I block both?
Is that your shield? Your shield brings your AC up to 18, right?
Yeah.
You block 1,
Oh.
and so you take 1.
But you've got that now to your next turn. So
4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And can I have a Constitution save, please?
Yeah. Please, 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 please. 5.
Oh no! 11 poison damage.
I'm not looking good, guys.
yeah, but well, hold on. We had a short rest. What are you on about?
Yeah.
Damn, you
I'm not
squishy.
looking good.
Still squishy. And that seems to be all the current creatures in your vicinity have had a good old boop at you. The lot of you.
Brooke, have you used your reaction? Don't you have the sentinel feat when something attacks somebody that's next to you?
He does have sentinel.
Are they within 5 feet?
Yeah, you're all pretty tight in here. What do you want to do?
I get to make a melee weapon attack against
Oh,
whoever is
against
attacking.
one of these
Yes.
giant flowers. Yeah, go for it.
That will be
Yes, I've been reading everybody's character sheets.
23.
Again?
23 hits.
19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, you kind of hack into this thing as it whacks Niala. You turn around and go, little one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow,
Ish.
ow, 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 ow,
Okay.
ow, ow.
I'm kind of just
Next thing-
picturing the.
Yeah, look, you look over the shoulder. Like you were focused on the zombies, and then you hear this "ow" from Niala. You're like, "How very dare you!"
Oh, Varadale.
Turn around and give it a bop. Yeah, we're talking Ray. Let's see what you got, Ray.
Who looks worse? Health wise.
You would see that Tabaxi is looking grim. You can see like a greenish fluid leaking from where this creature's whacked them from their arm.
Okay. And he goes into like what looks like a tool belt, pulls out what looks like a spider that's got its legs curled in, made out of brass, and goes, sorry, and puts it near you, and then it like animates, then like wraps around the wound to stop the bleeding.
Nyala is looking at this thing, like looking absolutely petrified.
You gain 8 hit points though.
A hit point, okay. Whatever. Because if you guys remember correctly,
You don't know like a spider.
She doesn't like. Okay, she does like spiders with long legs, not the tiny ones.
Well, it's like this big. It's like
Yeah.
he made it. It's like a robot.
Still.
Right,
It's
is
like
that
this
your?
big.
That's
He
your
made it.
action.
Yeah.
Any bonus you want to go for? You can only make it sneaky if you're already doing an attacky. Come on, you got loads of cool stuff.
Yeah, but the only real bonus action I have is a bonus action attack with the psychic blades.
Can you make that as an attack if you haven't already attacked?
It just says
No, I think
bonus.
it has. I think it's offhand. So when you like two weapon fighting. So if you've used one,
What
then you
about
can use
in
the
your
other.
features? Can you do like the bonus action hidey stuff or disengagey stuff because you're a boogie stuff?
I bonus action disengage from whoever's closest to me and try and make my way away from them.
Zombies. Yeah, it's like plant
Is
zombies.
there any way to go
I'm
though?
trying to
If we're
avoid the dead
tightly knit
people.
packed and they're all around us, is there any way to
You
move?
can't really get out unless you can think of something interesting to do, I'm going to say here.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
We're probably best sticking together anyway and just toughing it out.
Probably best.
Otherwise, we're
staying
looking at running.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, cool, no problem. That is your turn. Arden, it is your go.
Right. So I've got two flowery things behind me and 4 fucking zombies in front of me.
There's 3 zombies anti-clockwise, 4 zombies clockwise, 2 plant.
So I've got 2 plant things behind me and I've got 3 zombies in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, if you're
Because
looking at
I'm on the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go for the zombies because I'm going to try and get this fucking nasty shit off the board. Right. So, yeah.
Come on, let's have some monk stuff.
Let's have some monk
Come on,
stuff.
do something cool.
Right. Punch 1, 19 to hit.
Yes.
5 damage.
Okay.
Punch the same one. 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh. 7 damage. And then we're going to do some flurry of blows. Right. And then I'm going to attack same one. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Another 7 damage.
Yep.
Yep. And then can you make me a I always forget what is
Strength.
what. Dex saving throw.
No, you know.
9. Okay, so literally I just like I kind of like punch and then swipe with my leg to knock it down to the floor and it falls prone.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go for the one next to it.
Okay. You're just going to continue punching this one on.
20 to hit.
Yes.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Yep, and a dexterity saving throw.
Ah. 10.
Fail. So literally sweep with one leg to knock the one over, and then I follow up with an elbow into the side of the head of the other one to try and get that one to fall over and knock that one off its balance as well. So the 2 that are directly in front of me are now both on the floor, prone.
Real. So prone.
Yeah. So they have disadvantage on attacks
Yep.
unless they stand up. They have advantage against them in melee. Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Fantastic. Yalla.
Yeah. So we all agree that the mist is still here. And we all remember what happened last time I threw
Oh
fire.
shit!
Oh, we have civilian with us. We have a
Yeah.
civilian. They're not leveled up. It could kill them in one hit.
Okay, how much far away is
I
she
have
from
another
me?
robot. I'll have another.
Like, we're all bunched up, literally around each other.
Yeah, you're back to back in this situation, almost like rotating around trying to fend off a
It's
combination of
it's
plants and zombies.
it's Ray and Rook on the left hand side, Faye in the middle with two plant things, and then it's you and me.
Mhm.
And then there's zombies on either side.
It's
I know.
miserable. It's a miserable
But-
situation. I'm sorry.
But especially since because
Yeah.
I only have fire right now. But Brooke, how tall are you?
8 feet something, I think. 8 foot.
Seven
He is a big
foot
boy.
something.
No,
Wasn't it? 8?
7'4".
Yeah, I was going to say anything larger than 8 feet, I think, is classed as a large creature.
Hmm.
So I think he has to be 7 something.
Well, technically,
I mean, I think I am a large.
I think you count for large for carrying and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
your carrying capacity and your strength capacity is that
Oh,
of a
yeah,
large
yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
So
I am a
However, I tell you
small-
what, is Iris, because she rolled for her tables for the reborn. It's either the reborn table or the something table, but she's like 7 foot something, and she weighs a ridiculous amount, but she still doesn't count as a large creature. It's very strange, the mechanic. of
Yeah,
it.
it's ridiculous. You could be
It was
7
just a
foot 12.
deadly silent, one-eyed robot.
Mm.
Sorry, Niala, we are interrupting your turn. We do. I apologize.
okay, bear with me, DM, because I might have an idea.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's because
So-
you're out the fog doesn't mean everyone else is.
So I might have a way to get it out of the way. But for that, I'm going to use my
You're
climbing speed.
Okay.
What I'm
I
going to
thought-
do is Nya's going to actually launch herself on the wall and climb just on top. And with telekinetic shove,
Knew you were
Oh.
going to fucking
yeah, pull the civilian
telekinetic shove.
in the air towards Rook so he can catch her, basically. So she's in the air, so she won't be in the fire.
Okay.
And
So you basically
It
want
is
to telekinetic
troll.
shove
Fucking
Faye
awesome.
onto Rook's shoulder.
I love this so hard that you leap to the ceiling, grab the civilian, kind of fling her out of harm's way, and then with the other hand,
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Cheers, pal. Cheers, pal.
I have
This
another
is
spell.
going to hurt. Fucking Vincent's in
I'll
the
fix
fi-
it.
She doesn't
Fine.
even need fireball, and she's killing us with fire.
what would
Love
you
you
like to?
too.
Are you going to target just the fog? Are you going to target a creature within the fog, like you did last time, or that will ignite the fog?
because we can't see the nexus from here. No.
You could make the assumption that these plant things that have traveled down are the nexus. I'd say.
Yeah, but I can't reach it nor see it.
No,
So
you
the
can target
plants that
these
have
these
climbed
flowers
out.
would be considered the nexus.
Okay.
They are like that is the main brainstem of this plant.
Okay. I'm going to target one of these and the
Uh-huh.
fog.
Cool. Make me an attack roll against the creature first.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you're not. You wouldn't be doing
you're
it if you were
not.
sorry.
I am. I really am. You're so fucking lucky.
Ray, it's a good job you've got 7 levels in row. You're going to need this evasion.
Yeah. So that's a nat one on the creature.
Oh, really? So, I need to roll on. I need to
Oh,
do critical
you
fail.
rolled
Before we
what?
decide what the spell does, we need to roll on a critical fail table, don't we?
No.
That is
When I eat before I eat it all.
Sorry.
This, as if this encounter wasn't hard enough.
You're gonna save me and then kill me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
TPK. Is this our first TP?
D100 Nyala. Please decide your own fate
D100.
on my critical fail table on a spell.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Is that good or bad?
19?
Who not 90? 90.
90.
19,
Yeah.
19. Sorry.
Who knows? It's a random table. It could be bad. It could be good.
Can you?
Probably bad.
Probably.
It's a critical fail table. It's going to be bad.
Okay, this is complex because you've rolled so high. Okay.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna start jotting down ideas.
Okay. Can you roll? Oh, this is going to be bad. Can you roll 3d8, add 2,
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 19 plus 2, 21.
21. Now roll 2d6.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
What's that?
In total, that's 26.
No, sorry. The 2d6 total, please.
5.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait till Arden gets back, and then I'll tell you what the results of this awful failure are.
Is it going to be really bad?
It's quite bad. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
No.
So,
What have you done?
as you try to summon the mass of fire, at the end of your finger,
Hmm.
a small portal about this big opens. Instead, you fumble the words, and all you hear is the sound of the ocean inside of it. Your firebolt shoots through this portal, forcing superheated water out of the other side. Everybody in this place, please take 17 fire damage as superheated water pours.
Can I just check that this doesn't count as like a bag of holding and a bag of holding scenario with the portal?
Too soon.
Superheated water comes through.
Yeah,
17
comes
damage.
pouring out of
Ouch.
this tiny hole like a jet of it, squirts down. It destroys all of the zombies.
Okay.
They
Okay.
are down and out. Okay, they are wiped out by this and are melted onto the floor.
How's Phaelana looking?
She pulled up to the ceiling on Rook's shoulders. Doesn't get hit by this. Neither does Nyala. It kind of just hits the floor as she aims it down, and the water, doing what water does, falls via gravity. So it was.
I didn't mean to do that.
At least it wasn't fire.
You
Sorry?
killed all the zombies. Ow.
You succeeded, kind of.
Brooke,
Just saying.
Ow.
pardon?
Rook, your hair.
Not holding the blow dryer a bit too close to your head.
I have just got this hair fur back. I don't appreciate it being singed.
Golden.
And at this point, you see just Niana just bringing them because like, she's just crying because it's been a long day.
That's your action. You use your bonus action as a reaction?
Please God, no.
My bonus action was
Was the
pulling.
telekinetic
yeah.
shell.
Oh,
And if-
technically you couldn't have done it, but I'm going to let it pass because you did a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, bonus action, reaction, that's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Bonus action. Telekinetic was bonus action.
And then
Yeah.
you did the reaction of
Reaction was shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Cool. That's fine. I'm with
Do
you.
you offer, Brooke? Do
Uh,
you offer?
no, there is no time for that because we're going to have a quick break, I think, here because we've been playing a bit long.
Yeah.
So we got to this point without taking a break. Let's take a break and we'll do another round and see where we get. Okay.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. Top of the round. Moraroog got 2 flowers.
Oh, it's me.
One's looking a little bit ropier than the other one.
I'm going to. Can I make a con save to be not poisoned?
End of your turn, you may.
End of turn. Okay. Then I will attack this planty bitch.
Okay.
Very recklessly, so I get to roll normally.
Okay.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Straight. Yeah.
Okay. That will be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Um, 20 bludgeoning and I think 10 radiant. So 30 total, I believe.
Okay, yeah, got that. Recorded that down. It's still standing.
I'm gonna swing again.
Okay, go for it.
And that is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
And that is another 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Nasty how much damage you do. Absolutely
Bonk.
fucking nasty.
Still standing. Plant's turn. Okay. Plant those with near Rook. Tentacle rises up. Swings down towards you. Doesn't get you, Rook.
No?
No.
It's going
It
for the
grasps one of the corpses on the ground of the zombies and makes a great big sucking sound.
No.
And it regains some hit points.
Yeah, we gotta run now.
No, let's fuck this thing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to use fire next turn. You know this, right?
You do that. My funeral.
Literally.
Okay. Yeah, and it looks a little bit healthier. It then swings 2 tentacles at you.
Of course it does.
Do you want to make that con save?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Misses
27.
Oh, you passed. You're clearly putting.
Nice.
21 to hit on the second attack.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And then 3, 9 bludgeoning, and then you need to make me a con save.
Oh, damn. That is 24.
A con save is passed. Okay, no problem.
Beautiful.
And you've got a dragonborn on your shoulder, by the way.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second plant was that up at Arden, I believe. Oh no, it was up at Nyala. Oh no, who was it up again? Oh no, you're on the ceiling.
It's just in the middle. So
Yeah.
Nyala's on the ceiling. So then there's just the three of us and Faye on the
Yeah,
ground.
probably.
Oh no, not even Faye on the ground. Yeah.
Most of the attacks have come against it from Arden. Ray has only healed people. at the moment.
I haven't even attacked the plants.
No, you attacked its little baby zombie friends, though.
Yeah.
Okay, 20 to
I
hit.
don't like that you refer to them as babies.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
No.
23 to hit.
What is your
23
AC?
to hit. Yeah.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay.
Uh,
First, 1,
Hold on.
3 bludgeoning damage. Constitution save.
Hmm.
3 bludgeoning damage
Con save.
and a con save.
Yeah.
15.
You're all right. You don't take the poison.
Yeah. And what's the second one do?
Second attack. Oh, hit on the second attack. Sorry. Yeah. 6 bludgeoning. A con save.
And have faith in these con saves. Oh, phew. 21.
Yeah, you're all right.
Oh. Looking a bit haggard, guys. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm at less than 30%.
Rook, Ray, it's you, mate.
Okay. Rook is the one closest to the exit, right? He's
Sorry?
like the one that's on the way out.
Rook is charging that direction, yes, and the one that is assaulting him is the most crispy of plants.
I run to the one by Rook because he saved me. I'm trying to help. He's already proved he can help. I'm trying to make sure he don't know because he saved me.
Yeah, I like this logic.
Rook is nowhere near
But-
death.
Staying near him.
Where are you, Rook?
I'm the furthest clockwise.
No, but points wise hits.
Oh, I'm good. I'm like just under half, if that.
Because
He's got
I
50
know I
something
only
still.
have
His half is
I
nearly
only have
full HP.
one more. I only have one more of those healer bots.
Yeah, I'm
One.
good.
Okay, go.
You're good.
Let's see what you got, Ray.
So I was
Give it
thinking
harder.
of saving it. I was thinking of saving it unless somebody goes down.
Probably for the
Because
best.
I only
Sounds
have one.
Good
Probably a
idea
good idea.
to me.
What did you say, Pete?
Sounds like a very good idea to me.
So I only have the one left.
Cool.
Okay.
You run up to the plant by Rook. And what are you doing? Oh,
Scratch that. The one by Arden,
okay.
because he seems the most hurt. But I'm going to just attack the plant.
Cool. Give me it. What have we got?
Would these two Ray's recollection have a mind?
No. Instinctual
Okay.
actions.
Because I'm only deciding whether or not I think psychic damage would hurt. Because I have two different kinds. Oh,
It has a primitive mind. You can make me another nature check, do you think?
no. $10.
You don't know. This is a
I pull out a
version
sword.
you kind of roughly know what kind, like genus of plant this is, but you don't know specifically this one, how intelligent or if it would take psychical damage.
I pull out a short sword
Okay.
and I go for the one near Arden.
Okay. Cool. Go for it. Make me an attack roll.
25 to hit.
Yes.
Would this count as sneak attack by Arden?
Yes, you are within.
8 plus 21 damage.
Is that the total or 8 plus 21?
8 plus 21.
Oh, crikey.
8 plus 13, wasn't it? Equals 21.
8 plus 13. Yeah, sorry. 21's the total.
21 is the total. Okay.
Bonus action.
You can
Now,
attack.
you said
again.
if I attack with my main hand, I can attack with my bonus action.
You can indeed.
Yeah, with your offhand. It's 2-weapon
Okay.
fighting.
Have you got anything
25 to
drawn?
hit. I can summon knives.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. That hits.
I just make them. I
Yeah,
don't know how that works mechanically.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of you open that hand and one is there.
So I just like pulled the short sword, stabbed it, and went, off I go.
Another one in there.
With the psychic knives, 5 to hit,
Yes.
and they do 8 damage in psychic. Which I don't know what that does to plants.
It seems to be hurting it. It recoils.
Cool. That's me done.
Okay. Adam.
I turn around and I'm just thinking this has been a long fucking day. And I'm going to attack. The one that's behind me that Ray's been attacking, 26 to hit.
Fucking hell. What's with these attack rolls?
6 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack again. Natural 20 for a total of
Ah!
28. Oh, that's not
Smashing it.
fair. 5 plus 9, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then fiery blows. Is this still up?
He's still.
Okay.
These are well-fed plants. They've been sucking
Well fed. They've been down here for ages. What's been feeding them?
Right.
corpses.
The staff.
And Ray.
I mean, sucking on Ray like their last like
And
their last
me.
Beg your
boiled sweet.
pardon. I beg your pardon.
Like the last boiled sweet at the bottom of the
I am not
packet, so you
that
make
kind
it
of
last a
druid.
very long time.
Heard of bestiality, but what's like plantiality?
Right.
Tentacles.
Uh,
That's it.
Celia.
27 to hit.
Oh,
It's just
he
hentai.
started. He
8
started it.
damage.
8 damage.
Sorry, Liv.
Still up.
Still up.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, me. DC?
17.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I knock it prone. I kind of, again, I do the sweep of the leg, trying to get whatever
Yeah, you
rooty
sweep
legs
roots
it's
up,
got
and
to
there's just
jump.
like this kind of writhing mass of like roots in your face
Just some
now.
weird petals fluttering in the air as it's hit the deck.
Yeah,
So that one's hit the ground. I'll go for the other
these
one.
animate little tiny roots that's like clawing towards you. Oh, yeah. I'm disgusting myself.
You know what? That's 12, but I'm going to use some key points for key fueled strike. So that's going to be key field strike. So that would be 16 to hit instead.
Yes, it hits. No
Okay.
AC, it's a plant. And no bark.
Okay. Well, I doubt that the 12 would have hit, but okay.
It would have.
The 12 would have hit, so I've burnt key points for nothing. Okay, great. Fucking doesn't matter. 8 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
With a dexterity saving throw, please.
On the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's. Okay. Dex save 17 coming up. 20 it rolled. Stays up.
Okay, that one stays up then. All right. That is me.
Turn. Niala, hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. I have another idea. That depends if the water is
Oh,
still
no.
here.
The water is like round. You could feel it sloshing around your feet like this. It's like, imagine having a foot spa, but it being filled with corpses and dead, scalded bugs.
Yeah. So, and we all agree that the wound where Ray has been embedded in is still open, right?
Sorry, say again.
Like, the gap where Ray has been.
The hole where I came out of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
It's still
incision.
open.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is open.
If I use shape water and direct that still boiling water inside the wound, forcefully feeding it to the plant,
Okay.
what good would it do to it?
Well, is the
It would
boiling
be-
water still
I mean,
around?
it's a plant. I think they like water.
Around your feet, it's been a matter of seconds. It is boiling hot still. Okay, so it was however many d8 I asked you to roll.
Uh,
Well, it was 17 damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. It was
3d8, wasn't it?
hold on. There was 3d8 and 2d6.
Oh yeah, so it's the 3d8 you need to. Don't worry about the 2d6, but 3d8.
Okay, 3d8.
You rolled
19.
19 last time, yeah.
19. Okay. I'm going to let you add an extra d8 because you're doing this from inside it.
Mhm.
Scalding out from inside out.
Plus 8.
Plus 8. 19. 27 points of damage is inflicted as you shoot scalding hot water up inside this plant membrane. And where it is still kind of attached, both of these plant creatures take that 27.
Okay.
Hurt the limb, you hurt the little ones.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
I wish I prepared more damage spells. Okay.
And I think that's all that I can do for now.
Ropey creature. The one near Rook is looking really knackered. Rook.
Yo,
Yo. Yup.
I'm not poisoned anymore. Advantage!
Go. Get it, boy.
Hold on, are you going for the one on the ground or the one that's standing?
Standing.
No point getting double advantage.
Oh yeah. So that would be 26 to hit.
Hits.
Just thought I'd check, you know. It's not good. 22 bludgeoning damage and 7 radiant, so 29 total damage.
Tell me how that looks as you blow this plant petal off.
I kind of just in my fit of rage, kind of swing the hammer round my head, but kind of throw it so that it doesn't hit the dragon board on top of me. And just first one.
Golf swing it.
More like a baseball.
Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, like this.
And then I'm going to attack the one that's prone.
Okay, so yeah, this one goes, and like your hammer nearly like cuts through this middle of it. Like actually, it's the haft of the hammer, not the end. And it kind of like, you know when you like cutting down grass with a stick, it does that, but through the middle of it, and it's like it's like the slow motion bit where you see the burgers being prepared on a McDonald's advert and the lettuce falls. It's like the like and like yeah, it falls apart. Yeah, the one on the floor, go for it. It's just advantage because it's already prone.
Yep. That is hang on, I'm just getting a phone call. It's 19.
Yeah. To hit.
Yeah, 22 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's looking good.
So yeah, so I was gonna take this.
Okay. It's still up. I think that's Rook's turn up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move on to its turn. Who's
How many hours is there left?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Okay.
Who's it going to go for? I don't know. I'm going to do it randomly. You remember your numbers from earlier?
Yeah.
Yep.
4.
1.
2.
2 would be Faye.
Me.
Ray.
No,
Yeah.
that would be Ray.
I
I
was
think
4.
Ray was 4.
Ray was 4. Faye would be 2.
No, there's 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Dragonborn. We just have similar names.
Oh, I thought it was a D6 that
No.
you rolled last time.
No, I rolled a D4.
Oh.
That
Well, I
would
was
be
number 3.
George.
George was number. George, what number were you?
Faye shared.
Oh,
What number were you? 2. You were 2. It's going for George.
it'll be 2. Yeah. Yala was 1. Ray was 4. I was 3.
Oh, man. It's rolling terribly. It only gets 1 hit on you, though, at 20.
That does hit.
Does it?
Yeah, it took 3 shots, and you take 4. 3 bludgeoning with it so it's 6 but halved. And can you make me that con save? Oh, sorry, George is on the phone. Okay, I'm gonna say it's going at Arden
Okie dokie.
because George is kind of indisposed.
20 would not have hit.
It was a 22.
Oh, that would have hit. So how much damage was that, sorry?
6 bludgeoning and then
6
a con
bludgeoning.
save.
And a con save. 11.
Sorry, Tim. What's
Sorry?
11.
what do I need to do?
No, you don't need to do anything.
Okay.
17 poison damage.
Okie dokie.
You're down.
Arden hits the deck.
First time, I think.
No,
Second time.
Second. Oh,
Arden's hit the deck before, but Arden is now on the ground.
okay. Arden's down. Yeah, I directed all the attacks towards Arden because I could see you were indisposed, Rook, so they've gone against Arden, and Arden goes down. Ray. Ray's up.
I use my action to cast Cure Wounds.
I'd also be
I can't have
poisoned.
him die on me.
No, it's only the zombies that poisoned.
Oh yeah, the flowers don't poison it.
It doesn't make
I
any
use
sense.
my action, pull out my last little robot spider, which I put on the art section, and I use it to bring back Arden.
It's like the shot of adrenaline.
Oh yeah, like little needles come out. Okay. How many does he get? What does he get, Ray?
I'm rolling it now. 8 hit points. But you're not dying anymore.
Yeah, you tumble
that's
to
the
the
last
floor, Arden. You just see these kind of big, like, plant bits, like, slam, and then the world goes dark. Then all of a sudden,
That's
you
the last
feel
healing thing I can
in
do.
your body, and your kind of eyes are open.
Whoa! Have I even hit the deck yet? As that?
I
Yeah,
like
you go
it.
down, I just throw it at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, I just close my eyes and then I'm awake before I've even hit the deck. Just like,
Yeah.
what the?
Like you close your eyes and then you close your eyes and there's a metal spider on your head. Just like,
Nice
and I
to
look at you and go,
end them.
I just want your work. That was the last one.
Ray, is that your turn? I think it is.
Yeah, I can't do bonus actions anymore. It was just fix him because
You could
fix him.
disengage if you want, or something like that.
I just get further away,
Yeah.
so I'm
step
not
back.
standing next to them.
Bonus action disengage. Okay, cool. And that leads us kind of nicely to Sarah Van Arden's turn, who's just been.
That hurt. Okay, fuck you. Attack.
I say it out
Natural
loud.
20.
Yes!
28.
Come on!
Just like,
I
back. Fuck you, smack. Oh, it's on the ground as well. I would have had advantage. It's pointless.
Yeah.
I've got natural 20, so.
Just like clear slate now. I nearly died. I fixed him. Clear slate.
We're even Stevens now.
We're even Steven now. Oh, you nothing.
Oh, I've just got to work that out. Sorry.
Pardon me.
Ow. That's my hand clapping.
That was
11 points of damage. My crits suck.
You're fine.
this thing. Like, how do you hit it? Please tell me how you hit it.
I just like, you know how sunflowers have like the middle bit with all the petals?
Yeah.
I'm imagining this as like an evil looking sunflower. Like that's how I see it. And I just want to hit it so fucking hard that the face just gets absolutely punched through like a hole and there's just the petals left intact around it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I like this. This happens. Your fist is like through this thing. The petals go limp and fall as like a bracelet around your wrist. And nectar and leftover seeds are actually indented in the ends of your hands. Like you punched it so hard, those sharp seeds have like stabbed into the back of your hand. And you kind of slowly remove your hand and look round. And there's just like steam coming out of the smoke. There's the smell of burning bugs, scalded corpses. It's vile in here right now.
I just look at the end of my hand and then look at Ray. Thanks for that.
It's okay. Last one though. I don't have any more of those.
Well, maybe you'll have time to make some more when we get out of it. Everything hurts.
Just pick up the broken pieces. Fix it later.
Can we please get out of here? And I take a moment to I presume we're out of initiative now.
You are out of initiative.
Okay.
Can you grab me?
I'm going to use wholeness of body. And I just kind of just take a minute while focusing on my fist, close my eyes, and I replenish 24 hit points.
Ooh.
Coming back, baby.
See?
Yellow's at the ceiling, like
Oh, and
looking
you just
down.
watch and you just watch the seeds slowly just push themselves out of his knuckles and just fall off.
Pete,
Huh.
I pick up the broken pieces of my little robots.
Of course you. Oh,
Yellow's
man.
at the
Squish.
ceiling, like looking everyone like, sorry again. Can someone? Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
more
we've still got
plants
demons to
and-
contend with. Now, if we're
Oh,
done with the gardening,
Everyone seen the dark?
yeah.
Oh
look
yeah,
at
you
the
need
big
to know
hairy
that
guy.
at this point, Arden is also wearing a silk handkerchief around their face, painted with ridiculous peacock eyes.
I make knives and I have no idea how, so yeah. The world's weird. Apparently 100 years have gone by and I can make knives and I don't know why. Yeah.
Okay. At this point, just let's.
Could you
run.
make knives before you went in?
Yes, but he still doesn't know how he makes knives. It's in the
Okay.
backstory.
I was
He
just
had a
wondering
weird
whether you
relationship and he
could
doesn't
make the
know how.
knives before you went in, or can you only make the knives since you've come out? That would have. I just wondered whether that happened. But okay, good. You could
Luke.
do it before you went in.
Luke, the Fae might have been involved, but he could do it now and he can't remember how.
No.
No spoilers.
Oh,
What-
sorry.
Okay.
I assume like now we run.
Okay,
Failure.
where's
Or we
the
hide.
Let's go quickly. That was hideous. This smell, hideous. This whole place, hideous.
Sorry.
He definitely needs an arborist.
That's not a nice thing to say about Rook. Let's carry on.
Wow.
Arden,
you
don't
start-
make it
like a-
worse.
You
Like a
start
plant doctor.
proceeding clockwise round this space, and then you begin to see a strange moss growing on the walls, completely unlike the plant that you've seen previously. It
Don't
is
touch it. It's alive. Bad idea to touch it. Sorry, Pete.
no, that's fine.
I learned that mistake. Bad idea. Don't touch the plants. They're not friendly.
You proceed to the central chamber as Phaelana instructs you. Could you all please make a wisdom saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Dirty 20.
Fuck.
14.
7.
Uh-oh.
So who's below an 18?
And what?
An 18.
1-8.
All of us?
Who is 5 below?
natural 1.
I got a
14.
7.
I think I'm the only one around.
So what did you get, Nyala?
I got the dirty 20.
Oh, so you're okay. Rook, you're 7.
7.
Arden, you're 1. Ray,
14.
you're...
That's 4 below.
Yeah, Ray, you hear a buzzing in your ears. And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
No worries. Okay.
Man Arden and Moraruk, can you roll me a d10 each?
What have we done? What have we done? What have we done?
9?
8.
8, sorry.
I also got an 8.
Okay. Oh. Can you each roll a d6 to make a d3 roll? So d6 and then half.
1.
Me too.
No, only Arden and Moruk.
5, so I'm guessing that would still count as a 3.
Okay. Arden, you make attack roll against Ray. George, Rook, you make an attack roll against Nyala.
27 to hit.
Uh,
Yeah. I think you doubled it.
Dirty 20.
can you roll me, Rick? Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Are you going to do? Are you using your reaction?
14.
doesn't make it. The DC was 17. So you hit the creature that is the closest to you. And
I mean, Faye
Which
is
is me.
on his shoulder.
closest to you. But I mean, I don't know what the sides of which the end.
That would have been 8 damage as I punched you.
So Ray, you
Right.
take 8 damage. Bludgeoning. Magical bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Magical fist now. Rook, who do you hit?
Do I have a
Mm.
choice?
Yeah. I mean,
What does
Who
the
is it?
spells rules say, please, Niala?
Closest to them, isn't it?
yeah. On the face of the attacker must target the creature that is the closest to it, not including you or itself. If multiple creatures are closest, the attacker chooses which one to target.
The attacker chooses which one to target. So you've got Faye, Arden, or Ray.
Which one do you have the most rage about?
Probably.
You like me. You like me.
I
It's
don't wanna
most
hit-
likely me.
It's right, yeah, it is, isn't it?
It would be
Yeah,
me, wouldn't
it's
it?
gonna be
Like,
it's gonna be
like,
Arden.
we've had fisticuffs before.
It's gonna be Arden.
Just our
Roll that for
jokey
me.
fucking banter. Like,
So do I need to re-roll the attack?
No,
what was the
I only have
what was the attack
no,
roll?
you just roll the damage, don't you? What's the attack? Oh, wait a minute.
The attack was 20, right?
It was 20. But how does that work, Niala? Does it use the same attack roll?
It doesn't say.
What does it say? Read it out again.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with it at all.
Okay, so when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll against you, you can use the reaction to divert the attack.
Divert the attack.
So
Okay.
the attack would just be diverted with what was it, a 20 to hit?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, that would miss me.
It just bunches off Arden's shoulder. But Rook is swinging at
No,
you.
as I go to punch Ray, I move out of the way of the hammer.
Yeah. Swings above the head. Okay. You enter this space. You see that Arden and Muruk are very, very confused. You are actually under the effect of the confusion spell for 1 minute.
Okay, so like, what's that? What happens
different-
now?
Happens different on each of your turns. I'll let you make a.
So we're just doing 6 turns now as we stand here each. 10 turns each right now.
I will let you make a save now. You've tried to hit one another, done something under the spell. So roll me a wisdom save again, please.
So do we get a save? We save each turn.
You're going to save each attack.
18. Wisdom
You
save.
make it. You clear your head of this fog.
19.
Ray,
You
I
clear
am
your
so
head.
sorry.
What the fuck happened to you guys?
Oh, I don't know. Something just.
Yeah, and at this moment you see Niala start to bleed from her nose and her eyes. Oh fuck.
Little one, are you okay?
Oh,
You see that the space in the central circle has been completely subsumed with moss. It is everywhere, around all the cracks and crevices and round doorways.
Yeah.
please, let's get up. Let's get up.
Yeah? Yes, Ray.
Is there still fog everywhere?
Yes. all
No!
They're plants, they burn. I was going to ask you. But okay.
Let's
It's
let's
round
leave.
I have a torch.
No, do not grab a torch.
There is moss all round these doorways. This living moss seems connected and all round the doorways.
Is it
Faye,
this
Faye,
door? Okay, this door.
That's the one, yes. Though it didn't have this moss before.
Is it on the door or is it just round the doorway?
It's completely surrounding the doorway.
Okay. Right. So I can't see any of the door, just
You can see a perfectly formed door, but all round the door is moth. And Niala, you notice that, and Ray, both your boxes fold completely into a cube shape, and there is a cube shape in the door.
I turned. Have I seen the fact that Nyala's got one of these cubes before now?
No, probably not.
There was one, right? Like one.
What?
Now there's two.
well,
Later.
everybody who comes in here has to have a way out, right? So
Yeah.
okay.
She slammed the cube in the hole.
Okay, can you make me an Arcana check, please, Niala?
Yeah. 12.
Okay.
Guidance. Oh, it's too late,
Oh,
isn't it?
okay.
It'd have to be before.
I mean, can I?
Okay, that was terrifying.
I'll allow it.
Okay. 1d4. Is that it?
Yeah.
So
$13.
if Ray's got a cube,
Mhm.
Can I ask a question?
yes.
I think my internet went off for a second because everything turned off.
Oh,
What happened?
it's all right. Just Nyala's just put the cube in the door and has
That's
rolled
it.
an Arcana check.
No
That's
worries.
it.
It just went off for a second, then I panicked.
Okay, no, you're still with us. Yeah, you're so your Arcana check. Something is wrong.
Mhm.
You see a door open, but you get the feeling that there is a door upon a door. You
Time's
see
weird.
when the door opens behind, you can see onto the deck of Le Bapon.
Mm.
But you also see, like, just like in front in your mage's eye, like another layer.
She's going, okay. Sorry for, she's going to turn to Ray like, sorry for that. And she's going to telekinetic, well, shove, like, more like attract the cube from his hand and put it in the hole where it was
What
supposed
is
to be.
that?
It changes the scene the other side.
Okay.
It is now the inside of the Sletney household.
Can I exchange the cube really quick?
Goes back to the other one, but you still feel this film almost like above.
Okay,
We
so
have a short.
I'm going to put Ray's first, then mine.
Yeah, it just keeps switching the scene the other side, but there is something a film.
Hey,
Maybe? Never mind.
Like
Did anybody else just realise that we had a shortcut then to Kansas?
I'm not going to make my mom worried, okay?
We can
And the
message her when
time
we get
is
back.
different. The time is different, Arden. Not the same
If you go
time.
back
You
to
heard
when
her.
I was. You go back
You
to
want
when
to get
I
back
was.
to your time?
Your mother might not have been born.
Is that how it works? Would it take us back in time?
I don't know.
Possibly.
I have a terrible headache. I use one of my
No.
abilities. I have a headache. I am pissing blood. I want out. I want home. I want to get
That
up. I
sounds
want
like
to
a
sleep.
problem.
Think about it though. If we could go back 50 years, we
I
could go back
can't
before all this
sleep.
happened. We could
Can't
prevent
sleep.
everything.
No, we can't. If we change one thing in the past, then nothing in the future happens. That means we don't happen. We can't change it. We can't go back. Can't go back into the past.
There's a, that's why I'm
Please.
saying maybe it just takes us to Kazakhstan.
But we don't know.
I have
that.
one thing. I am interested in how much artificery has changed in 100 years. I could do this back then.
Okay, we'll table that discussion for now. Let's just get back to Le Papin.
What's
You
that?
still get this. You know what Le Papin is. You've travelled on Le Papin.
The
What?
railroad.
Yeah, Ray's travelled on Le Papin.
Look, I had like 9 levels before this.
Not saying
But
anything.
I need to change one name for your thing, Ray. So I will change something about your backstory. Don't go too much into sharing it with other people for a minute.
My apologies.
No, it's cool. It's not bad. But yeah, Niala, you get this. Yeah, like this. You can see the door, but you're almost like there's another door in front of this door.
So even when I switch and get the scenery to change to Le Bapon, I
Mm.
cannot cross.
Not that you can't cross. It's like
Can
there's
I
a
try
door.
something?
Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand and send one of my little robots through the door.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's going to blow up or something. Send
No,
something
no.
through.
Passes through without problem. Has anyone got anything they want to do with this? And how are they going to investigate this?
So it's not like solid.
No, you can see when Niala switches the cubes, the door opens, and then you can pull it shut, switch the cubes, and open it again, and it's a different space. But
So-
each time you do, there's like you can see that like what Niala sees is like the physical doorway into this other space, like back onto Le Bapon. But they also see like a misty door that kind of is superimposed on top of that.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to mention. Like, I put Ray's
would-
cube first, and I put my cube in the misty door.
The misty door has no tangibleness to it.
Okay,
Only the physical door in the room, which is the one that opens with the cube.
well, I keep my cube in there.
Can I just pop my head through and leave the rest of my
Recommend
body?
someone holds you as your DM.
Work.
Yes.
Hold my belt.
I thought you'd never ask.
Don't get too excited. I just
Not
stick
the-
my head through.
Torment. Swirling vortices of kaleidoscopic colour that scream with the smell of death. Burning eyes that form and unform, and fangs that are made of music assault your vision. Please take
My head back immediately.
just for this snapshot that you get in there. 19 psychic damage.
Oh. Pull my head back. Nope.
So
Nope.
bad.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I cast,
Nope.
I cast Detect Magic.
Bad door. Bad door. Faye, what do we do?
Detect magic.
Yeah.
You now perfectly see there are 2 doors. There is a door on top of the door. The door that sits on behind, they're both portals. One behind leads to wherever you put the cube to. The one that sits on top leads to a place
Goes
you've
bad,
only...
like.
heard of in the worst of horror stories. It is where demons come from.
The abyss. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he goes bad door, and then he like takes the goggles off his head and puts them on the top, like puts them over his eyes, and then goes very bad door, very very bad door.
okay, Faye.
Yes.
Any ideas here? There's the bad door to the bad place right on top of the exit. What?
When you say bad place, he goes the abyss, the abyss,
Okay, that would make sense. Right.
the place where nightmares come from,
Yeah.
and you stuck
Okay.
your head in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna forget that in a while. Faye, how do we get out of here?
I don't know. Everything seems the same apart from the moss.
Burn the moss.
Kill moss.
Burn the moss.
Turns towards Nyala. Burn the moss. Burn the moss.
Get her in safety at least.
Okay, Rook,
Yes.
get a potion out ready.
Oh, a potion.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is gonna hurt.
On the wall. I don't know. Arden, please.
Yeah, okay, I take a few steps back. Everybody just give Nyala some room. Nyala, fuck this thing up.
What am I doing with this potion?
You are gonna have that ready for whoever hits the deck first.
Oh, you mean an actual potion? I thought you meant the alchemist fire.
No,
Oh,
actual, like
like healing potion.
I've-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, got it.
Is there a way for me to
Ray?
to?
I'd throw Ray a
Yeah.
potion as well. Ray, add a potion of healing to your inventory.
Is there a way for me to climb safely without touching the moss?
Yeah, there's gaps. It's mainly in the cracks and crevices and has very much embedded itself around this door.
Okay, so Yala's going to climb. Like, Arden, come on, follow me.
Ray, I'm going to give you another little bit of info. It seems like the moss is radiating or containing this door within its kind of shape that is formed around the door.
Kill the fucking moss.
So the moss is making bad door.
Kill the fucking moss. Burn the moss.
Kill the
Arden,
moss.
Burn it.
climb on the wall, you
I
idiot.
I back up to the wall and I don't have claws like you. I can try and climb up as much as I can.
With it being known, I'm going to say some deck saves on it. So let's light this up. How are you lighting it, Nyala? And where are you targeting
Before we do
fire?
this, emboldening bond on Brooke, on Nyala, and on Faye.
Yeah.
Hold on. Nyala, you take Faye up the wall with you if you're going to do that.
Okay, yeah.
So
I mean,
on
Hold the Dragonborn to your chest. One hand on the wall.
Ray, you've got decent dexterity, so I'm going to do myself, Nyala, Rook, and Faye.
Okay.
Ray seems pretty sprightly.
Okay, cool. Go for it. Let's have where do you target? Tell me, Nyala.
I get ready to jump.
Already.
I'm going to target it to the bottom of the wall. I'm going to Mom! No, you're not a monster. So fucking hell. I'm going to target it at the bottom of the door where the moss starts and where the mist met.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Okay. Do I roll?
No, it's gonna hit. Is it still?
Dexterity saving
definitely.
throws for everyone.
Dexterity saving throws for all of you on the floor. That's Ray, Rook, Arden.
No, Arden's on the wall.
I've climbed up the wall partially, but I don't think I can get as high as you.
Is this something that I can see?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah.
know it's coming.
Excellent. Natural 20.
Yes, out of the way.
28.
24.
Yes, out of the way. You leap. Right? Deck save.
Trying to figure out how.
Just under your main
Oh.
skills page.
Yeah, left-hand side, you should have a box which says saving throws if you're using D&D Beyond.
There. It's flipped, but there.
Just click on the number next to the corresponding saving throw.
It just brings up like a big text box.
Now you're going to
Oh.
click on the number. Don't click on the actual thing.
It's whatever your dex is, what your dex is plus your proficiency. I guess your provision. Right?
Sorry about this. Tech
Sorry.
problems.
I think yours would be +9.
Yeah, I'm thinking +9. Proficient.
I think I just rolled it for you.
Thank you.
26.
You all prepared.
Didn't realise I could do that, but apparently I can roll other people's character sheets. Right.
You are all
My
prepared
entire thing crashed.
Okay.
to do this. And as Nyala fires the fireball at the ground, you leap as a rolling wave of fire spreads all over the room. And your eyes focus on this moss, this plant-like growth around the doorway. As it burns a section away, you see red eyes open up in the moss that stare at you. But, Ray, with your goggles on, you see that the doorway is disrupted. Without the connection, the doorway is no longer there.
I shout now. Then run in that direction.
You
Does
run.
everyone follow?
Move, 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 move.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Like,
run.
yeah.
Burning flames, this kind of you can see it recoiling and trying to reform,
Yeah.
and trying to reconnect its little tendrils together to remake this portal. And you all manage to just dash through this door, and you tumble out into the crow's nest of Le Bapon.
So very small space to get out.
Yeah. And you are like, yeah, you kind of tumble out, like one of you falls and grabs the edge, pulls yourself back up onto the crow's nest. And only your puzzle box exists, Nyala, now. Solid whole.
Okay.
Don't
Yours,
open
Ray?
that fucking thing again.
Never.
Oh no, I had no intention of opening it again. I'm just a little sad that mine went missing. I
And
stole it fair and square.
Because like I'm still a Faye, like around me, like Rogue. Can you hold me?
Big
Yeah.
difference. Also, now that we're all safe, introductions? So I have no idea what any of your people's names are. Ray, point at the big furry one.
Oh, that's Rook.
Rook, Arden,
Yala.
nice to meet you all.
That's
Hey,
Faye.
are you
guys
Oh, that was
ready?
interesting.
I've been making some tea. You want tea?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
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 Who is that? Yes,
We-
please. Who is that? Who is
We've
that?
made some
Ray.
friends.
Is that a dragonborn?
Yes.
Is that an
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ilshara.
Where do you collect these things from?
Ilshara.
We don't know.
I'm
Long
sick of
story.
it. We have a vanished elemental named Mop. Where's Mop?
We have a fucking petting zoo. We get it. Please, I
cannot
just some
handle
fucking
this
tea.
anymore. I will just get another 2 cups. Come on down. I don't care. I don't want to know anymore.
He just jumps off.
Rook's just gonna jump down and just go and help Aljara.
Ugh.
Arden just kind of just sits down on the floor for a
On
second.
the
Yeah.
crow's nest.
So does Nyala.
Oh.
I'll just go down and get a tea. I'm a bit cold, if that's okay.
Yeah, ask one of the crew for some clothes. They'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Do you want
Where
something
exactly?
to wear?
Sorry?
I asked the Dragonborn if she wants clothes. I have a spare set.
They probably won't fit me. I have a. He gestures, and there's a tail. I think no, she's wearing Rook's stuff, kind of bunched on at the moment. Her tail's kind of like wedged out the back of it, but Rook's clothes are big enough to accommodate the tail. Because you lent the cold weather clothes, Rook, right? Yeah.
Really?
To answer your question, we're in Mayron.
Tailoring.
Marin. Okay, and that's
Liverpool, my home. Welcome on board.
I'm going to go and drink
Do
tea.
any
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Uh,
Lots of it.
do any of you have way of sending word to Gargamel?
That's a conversation for in the
Later.
morning.
Because I've been gone for 100 years.
Yeah,
And
we'll
probably worried.
we'll get to that.
Look, one more day will not
in the morning.
matter. It's Gargamel. I'm from there. No one really cares about anything. They're all. Yeah. Come on down.
Why do you
Tea.
think I'm here? It got real boring.
Go drink your fucking tea. I swear to God.
Good point. Come on, tease up. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Ah.
this this
Ah,
one out the cold. Safe and sound. Back aboard Le Babon, floating above the city, the town of Marin, which is actually a giant crab.
With Bonk being a new meme.
Bonk, 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 being
Bonk,
back.
bonk, bonk.